but I also love the ocean and making crafts with my son. So today I'm at a beach in Southern California to do some hermit crab crafts. Now, I bet you didn't realize there was more than one kind of hermit crab. There are over 800 species of hermit crabs. Just like with us humans, hermit crabs can come in all shapes and sizes. Some are big, some are small, some are red, some are blue. In fact, I found this cute little guy who has one shell for his home and even another smaller shell that he carries around with him. I wonder why. You know what else is really interesting? They aren't even called hermit crabs. Hermit crab is actually a nickname because they are part of a group of crabs called decapods. The word hermit in hermit crab doesn't come from hermit like the person who lives alone in a cave or something. It comes from the Latin word eremita, which means solitary. And the reason why they are called solitary is because hermit crabs spend a lot of time by themselves, not hanging out with other hermit crabs. They like to be on their own. Another thing that hermit crabs are really famous for is using shells from other sea creatures to live in. Now, almost all hermit crabs use shells for homes, but the type of shell they use varies from species to species. Some hermit crabs will use shells from snails, while others prefer the shells of other hermit crabs. And some larger hermit crabs, like this guy, will use the discarded shells of whelks, which are these large sea snails. Hermit crabs aren't the only ones who use shells, though. There are lots of other animals who live in shells, like sea snails, scallops, clams, and abalone things. And there are even some animals who can make shells out of their own bodies, like sea cucumbers. So when I was looking for shells for my hermit crabs to live in, I had to look for something a little bit different. That's when I saw this really cool pink shell. Do you know what animal this shell is from? It's from a flamingo-tongued snail. This is an amazing animal because it can change the color of its tongue to match whatever it's eating. And when I saw this shell, I knew exactly which animal it was from. I used to have one when I was a kid, but then I saw this weird shell with these bumpy things on it. I had never seen anything like it before, and when I looked inside, it had this corkscrew shape that was really cool. I have no idea what animal this shell is from, but it would be a great home for a hermit crab. Next, I saw this tiny little shell. It was so cute and about the size of my thumbnail. I think it would make a great home for a baby hermit crab. And finally, I saw this beautiful purple shell. It was smooth and shiny and reminded me of a little boat. I couldn't stop smiling when I saw it. It was absolutely perfect. I brought all my shells home to make hermit crab castles. Last year we made these cute little cardboard castles, but these shells were much more exciting. All the hermit crabs got new shells, and even the little guy with the extra shell got an upgrade. He was so happy with his new home that he stopped carrying around his old shell. If you want to learn more about hermit crabs, click on the link below. I have so much more to say about them, like how they care for their babies and how they can sometimes live up to 30 years. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new. And if you ever go to the beach, keep an eye out for hermit crabs. Who knows what you might find? If you want to learn more about space, check out my channel. Or if you want to do more fun science activities like this, check out my website. I'll see you next time.